And we are back with Eviternity. Jacob, you might want to check your colors and stuff since we switch games and all. But this is Eviternity. It is a Caco Award winning WAD from 2019. The author is, it's just listed here as Joshua O'Sullivan et al. So hopefully there will be a credit screen near the end with that et al. But yeah. All levels designed by Joshua O'Sullivan, except where otherwise noted.
All right.
Already got some pretty funky music. Liking this.
Yeah.
All right, then, Josh. We will get to your game.
Right, I like the typeface already.
I'm liking this moonlight. Oh, Philoman's familiar with Eviternity. Oh man, this pistol shoots kind of fast. I like that.
Well, that is nice, actually.
Yeah, these weapons got an interesting change of pace.
Ah, my mouse keeps on wanting to die on me.
Oh no. Yeah, very cool sky.
You damn dirty demons.
This is like the goofier side of goth.
Yeah, right?
Very Danny Elfman. Less 9 Inch Nails. I'm down.
Yeah. Very whimsical.
Okay, that upside down cross was a switch.
Nice. That's pretty tight. Take that, demon.
Now, I'm noticing we're not jumping in this one either. I'm wondering, did I have jumping off? Or no, we were jumping in Eviternity, right? I mean in
Oh yeah, and Augur Zenith?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe that was just part of it, but you get so used to jumping.
Oh crap. I just ate it from a Hell Knight.
Oh no. Do we still only have pistols? Yeah. Oh, I got breast on it.
No, I have like my chain gun and stuff.
Oh, I don't. Fuck.
Oh, you
My
know what?
asshole.
Did like the weapon respawn stuff reset? We'll see. No, I think if that were the case, jumping would be enabled. Because I think jumping's on by default.
Alright, why have you drop a shotgun? Liking this linear level layout though. It's like it's not bad.
Oh, I thought we circled back around. Interesting fountain.
I don't know what that did. Did that.
See you, Philoman. Thanks for chatting.
Oh.
Oh, this raised. Got your shotgun.
Yep. Satisfying.
I think I'm gonna hit the switch. Let's see if this is an exit. Inauguration.
All right. I dug it.
Pop him Damon.
Oh.
Something I was going to bring up is in both Omelas and Left Hand of Darkness, something I like about LeGuin is she has like an eye for sociology, or the sociological, or maybe anthropology is a better way of saying it, but the way she examines cultures and civilizations is very well considered. It goes beyond like good world building, because the actual interest of the story and such is the idea of how the society itself functions, or like why and how the climate of a planet, for example, might affect the emotional temperature of a population. Ursula K. LeGuin, writer of The Left Hand of Darkness, The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas, which we read. Also, The Dispossessed, The Lathe of Heaven, all of the Earthsea books. We'll be referencing her throughout. We've talked about The Left Hand of Darkness in the past while playing Maximo, in terms of the presence over progress idea, and just taking note of your present mental, emotional health and state. Understanding how you're interfacing with the world, what has an effect on you, why you do things. That kind of just being present for yourself, and really being honest and earnest and understanding, and what some would say is loving of yourself. I don't mean that cynically or as a dig at that either. Like, truly do love yourself.
Yeah.
It's just when we speak in the broader platitudes, we lose out on a certain specificity, as we discussed when talking about Jorge Luis's Borges. Wow, this water, this isn't lava. This is just like little cool pools with this like ambient music. This is more of a fantasy tone. I'm having fun with it.
Yeah. Go.
I saw... Oh, that's you. Sorry. It's funny, I saw on multiple Discords today the trailer for the Fallout Doom WOD, or a Fallout... Basically, somebody made a Fallout game in Doom.
Yeah.
Jacob, you were showing this to me. Our friend Serge was showing it to us.
Looking pretty cool. Pretty impressive.
I think there's a Elliot Sang video called Solidarity's Supposed to Be Hard up on YouTube. I believe I've seen some of Elliot's stuff shared in our Discord. And I like what that video is getting at, and I want to tie it into what we're talking about with Omelas and recognizing what we're stuck in and how we can navigate that. And something Jacob's talked about, well, like, he was talking about homeless folks earlier, but I know in the past, Jacob, you've also recommended people work at an old folks' place for a little, or volunteer just to see what that's like and to entertain some older folks.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think those are good experiences or suggestions, like even like a homeless shelter, volunteering, even at like a pet shelter, although that can be very heartbreaking. Be careful depending on your... But what I'm getting at is putting yourself in spaces where you kind of interface with people in ways where, to get to back to the solidarity is supposed to be hard thing, you got to understand that you want everybody. There's gonna, like, solidarity in like a larger political sense is gonna include people you may not like immediately or like to be around constantly.
Yeah.
I think you were talking about, or we both talked about, when like Andrew Yang was pushing for UBI, and UBI was a bigger thing in the political verbiage of the time. Just like boomers who maybe we talked with, who were like, so you want said homeless person on the street begging to get money? Like, yes, I want all of us to get money.
Yeah. No one loses in this.
Look,
scenario.
man, you might hate your grandpa. I still want him to have a roof over his head.
Yeah,
I think some people, because of a lack of access to educational materials, might have opinions I disagree with, but I still want them to have housing and health care.
Yeah, and also, like, there's also the whole idea, because, like, I have a lot of different views than a lot of different people, but, like, it's important to see where other people are coming from, because, like, you need to challenge your own views or ideas on certain things.
Oh, we got a bot in chat. Sorry, I'm just loving. Hello, how are you doing? You stream pretty well though, and I will love you. Top 1 fan. Kindly add me up on Discord. Talk more better me for when you next come live. My Discord username's Wallace. I am building. No, you know what? I'm talking about building solidarity, but we're canceling this bot. This is.
Yep.
Buddy, you're off.
All this goes except for robots.
Yeah.
We're against AI girlfriends, boyfriends, they, them.
Yeah, you were blocked once,
AI,
kid.
they,
You were
thems.
blocked. I've been letting these
So
roll, but honestly, it's not too hard to just like hit the block button. Yeah, how dare? Oh, am I being
Speciesist. I absolutely am. We have to draw our boomer lines, and that's where I've decided to draw mine. That and, like, no smart cars. I don't like smart cars.
Oh man, I've had to dodge them on more frequently than I would like to have to on the roads of Austin.
Oh my god, yes.
There'll just be like Waymos with their emergency lights on, just stopped in the middle of like a four-way, like stop.
Yeah, just hanging
just
out.
hanging, yeah.
You know, like all drivers do.
Smart cars, very smart cars.
Smartest. Elon Musk made Tesla taxis in the shape of a dick in Austin, because that's a cool thing that adults do.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing that adult men do.
I love that story where he apparently didn't know how to make a Pop-Tart. And then he like burnt his hand with a Pop-Tart. And it's like, you fool, you're supposed to eat them raw. What kind of gamer are you, sir?
God, never had a Pop-Tart.
Am I hitting these guys?
No. Oh, Lord.
But I think if you can get over that basic Protestant idea of like no other people need to be suffering or there needs to be punishment in the equation, that's a start.
Yeah. Dude, and that's a rough one. Even I get that knee-jerk reaction myself on stuff that I'm just like, I really shouldn't have that reaction.
And you can have personal, just like, oh, I'm annoyed by or oh, I hate that, but it's more the wider, broad spread punishment. I think we talked about this when the flood first happened down here in Texas. Like, don't be a knee-jerk lib who's like, well, they voted for Abbott. Like, consider the gerrymandering. Considering that, like, kids died. Red state or blue state, don't blame God. Don't blame voting patterns. Just people fucking are suffering, man. What are we going to do about it?
Yeah, let's change something. Let's all try to do our very best, right, folks?
Very happy to be free riders.
I mean, there's always going to be people.
Yeah. All people. It is a core, I am hopeful because it is a core, like, it does take more entrenched, enforced brainwashing to make somebody continue to believe in the whole market economic endeavor. I don't want to say the big C word because that's kind of too broad and vague, and also, I don't know, I feel like after a while it runs together and sounds like a redundant punchline rather than an accurate
like a serious topic.
Right.
Yeah.
This is also, speaking of Philip K. Dick, we were talking about Three Sigma Palmer Eldritch, which feels like a work of evil, which even he would admit feels like a work of evil, because that insecure techno-tyrant is trying to infect all of humanity with his drugs that prey on us being alienated and apart from each other. That's Philip K. Dick's most evil novel. His most good, optimistic, hopeful, morally optimistic, sunshiny novel is The Man in the High Castle, which gets at a feeling I hope for here, which is that it's inevitable that a fascist structure can't sustain itself. It requires the kind of cult of personality and appeal to mythical history that you just can't sustain past a generation or two. The Man in the High Castle, it takes place in an alternate universe where the Nazis won World War II, and America has been split up into two halves. Part of it's owned by Germany. On the east half is owned by Germany. The west half is owned by Japan. There's kind of an ambiguous free legal zone in Middle America that nobody really cares to reign over. Josh, the show's radically different. I hope you had at least a favorable impression. I didn't watch all of the show. I don't feel like I can be a fair judge. I disagreed with a lot of the Season 1 choices, didn't follow through with Season 2. I definitely say check out the book. It's super short. You can commonly find copies of The Man in the High Castle at used bookstores. Philip K. Dick stories tend to come in compilations. I have one that has both The Three Stigma of Palmer Eldritch, The Man in the High Castle, as well as not Flow My Tears, the Policeman Said, but Ubik and Do Android's Dream. Like, you can find some pretty good collections, or if you just... it's a short story is what I'm saying. But yeah, it imagines a history where the Nazis won World War II, but it doesn't center around one character.
In a cool way.
Yeah, it's in the 1960s in San Francisco, and it's basically positing that, like, look, this is kind of the logical endpoint of the kind of cult personality Hitler was running. All the old guards dying, the political ideologies falling apart, it seems. The eponymous Man in a High Castle is an author everybody, several characters, and the cops want to find, because the Man in the High Castle authored a book in this reality that imagines a World War II where the Nazis lost. So it's a book that takes place in a world where the Nazis won, and within that world there is a book written by a man who's like, what if the Nazis lost? And this is what the world ended up looking like. And so it deals with how imagining ideas, the raindrops never feels responsible for the flood, but the flood is a symphony of raindrops. And how even through just the beginnings of imagining how something can fail, it will eventually build the momentum towards its failure. And it has a lot of hopeful ideas about the purpose of art and meditating on art and imagination and acting on your imagination in the now. Both The Three Stigma of Palmer Eldritch and The Man in the High Castle are very short stories, and they form the kind of... one's the most evil Philip K. Dick book, one's the most super heroic and aspirational. You read those two, and you're gonna have you're gonna be very familiar with Dick. All right, what are we doing here, Jacob? What's going on in this map?
We finally got the exit door and stuff opened up a bit.
The overton window? Yeah.
Yes, ooh.
I do think Philip K. Dick is useful for shifting the overton window, because he's got the kind of masculinist, hard rock, acid sci-fi historicity that the youth crave still. He's still pretty rebellious and countercultural. But he is deeply spiritual and ethical in ways that I don't think are quite considered yet or widely talked about, because so much of the aesthetic cool of his work is what gets traded on. But, dudes will be like, oh, it's very trippy or it's very acid trippy. And I think that's a way of sidestepping, talking about the more emotional side of Philip K. Dick. Dudes sidestepping their feelings. Dudes would rather read Do Android's Dream of Electric Sheep than go to therapy, kind of thing there.
You know it.
Which you know we would. I definitely did in my early 20s.
Yeah. Mental health ain't real, that's for girls.
I do think it's useful to consider, like, in an artistic or creative sense, too, because some people will get mad when a thing's playing for the cheap seats or playing for the audience, but I think those kind of entertainments can be very fun and become useful historical artifacts. Again, to point to the death of Superman and the Collective Action Comics podcast on the death of Superman and the turning point of neoliberalism in the early 90s. You know, as a comic book gumball story trying to play exploitative with the death of Superman and the symbol of Superman and what killing him means, there was some weird populist stuff going on in the books that makes for an inconsistent story within the text itself, but a very interesting piece to look at sociologically and consider what was going on in history that makes it so weird in its form.
It's music.
Yeah, I feel like what am I doing wrong? What are we doing wrong here? What are we stuck on this?
I think we just gotta exit now. Whatever, we're gonna find secrets, but
Is there an exit? Like, you've found the exit? Because if so, feel free to trigger the apocalypse. I'm all for it.
yeah. Let's see.
I've been going in
Going down.
circles. I'm just rambling about dick, you know?
Yeah, I'm going down the exit hole, as they say.
Because, yeah, a
Hell
huge
yeah.
part of the Three Stigmata of Palmer Eldritch is it has one of those miserable protagonists I can think of in a work of fiction. This dude who's so extremely self-loathing and sorry for himself. And Palmer Eldritch just infects this guy. Like, the most trippy drug trips of the book come from this dude being super exploitative by Eldritch. And, you know, he's really speaking to addiction. It's all... I mean, he straight up calls it drugs in the book, but, I mean, it literally is, like, addiction as a profitable endeavor in this far-flung world of, I believe, 2016 is when the Three Sigma Palmer Eldritch takes place.
Love it.
And through addiction, we're all chained to Palmer Eldritch. We're all made part of the hive mind.
Because losers can't be losers by themselves. They gotta drag us all down with them.
And I think once you start looking at things in more of a less Protestant sense of punishing everyone, it becomes how do we best elevate everyone, or how do we best work with everyone to better distribute what we right now contribute towards things like war.
Yeah, we should invest more and more.
I remember when I was canvassing in El Paso one time, there was this one dude who had like all the Texas signs of like no soliciting, no trespassing, I have a gun, I will shoot you. Just the whole list of those signs on his fence, and on his bumper car, on his truck, just a bumper
Might as
sticker.
well have had a bumper car.
Yeah, might as well, like a big, yeah, it was one of those huge ass trucks, like, you know this person, they're like one bump, just a complete, like, they
Scared
don't,
of everything.
Yeah. Completely insulated, I need my truck, it's the most secure I feel on the road. If I don't have a big-ass truck, someone else with a big-ass truck will run over me, because I'm imagining getting run over as an inevitability, not something to constantly mind preventing.
Yeah.
Anyways, they had a bumper sticker that just said, "Give war a chance," and it was just viscerally just... I didn't know a sticker could make me feel that way, but yeah, I was like, we do give war a chance constantly.
That's like all we do.
Like, it hasn't been working. Damn, I thought I was on the purple path, and then I fell off a ledge, but you know what? Might still be some fun stuff down here.
After I kill that archvile. So,
But to bring up William S. Burroughs' whole sex that passes the censor and the innuendo of American culture, guns, penises, the way we dress everything up to be more symbolically meaningful than it is, be that by reaffirming our sexual identity, our political identity, what have you. That's sort of the veil of what's hiding the child. I think, Jacob, even though we both came at it through different ends, in some way it's like, oh yeah, you've seen the child, I've seen the child too.
yeah.
Like, I think Omelas is one step ahead of America in the way it reveals the child to its citizens and goes like, hey, this free ride you're taking is at the expense of this miserable being. Whereas in America, we still abstract that away. You still have to do a little digging to realize, like, oh, like, all our cell phones are basically made on child sacrifice.
Yeah, every world runs on blood sacrifice. We just didn't realize it. It just took a different form. It's like the blood is sacrificed in private now, but it's still there.
Yeah, we've been giving capitalism a chance. But yeah, Josh Foreman, I get what you're saying with those people who think the U.S. socialization because there's Medicare or whatever. Or even the way it's quantified in theological terms as competing schools of practice, socialism and communism versus like capitalism, rather than as highlighted a science of like, well, you have a capitalist society and then the economy gets to a point where there's like a proto-socialism and then you go socialist and the means are more divided among... There's a formula and a continuity where these things exist concurrently and in evolution with each other. This is an issue I have with whenever like a Jordan Peterson type will say that like Marxism is an attack on the West, when it's like, no, Karl Marx was like in Germany, like he is Western. This is a continuity of Western thought, not a oh shit, yeah, there's that cyber demon. Not a destruction of it. Which, to get a bit into like the Frankfurt School of things as well, is that was kind of a school of criticism and sociology and psychology that was examining why culturally things weren't going socialist but rather fascist, and how, you know, public desires were funneled into the entertainments to diffuse things like solidarity.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying trying to convince people that if we're nice to each other, it'll be good.
I do.
It's like, no, I have to hate them.
Yeah, and I do wonder how gaming would affect thoughts from some of these older critics of criticism we've been talking about, because there is a participatory element to gaming that I think can be unifying. I'm not sure about radicalizing, but it can be restorative or just helpful for not feeling alone or alienated in the world. Not in the same way that like physical meat space community does, but through the exploration of ideas and, you know, just having a shared goal or a community to do fun things with.
Right.
It's
there's that
an
video of that old man.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say there was that video of the guy who had his dad play Dark Souls to show him how fun video games can be, and it definitely changed his worldview.
Oh yes, yeah.
Simple but fascinating. Oh, they good. It can keep you going in the right direction. Yeah. Also, just generally having a good friend that you can count on, of some kind.
Oh, hey, that level was easy, but yes.
Nice.
Drain. I've been enjoying this slower, creepier mood.
Yeah, I love all of the transforming maps. Like,
yeah,
you're going through one area, everything shifts, and it's such a cool way to design
I hadn't really noticed that, but it sticks with me all the way back to the first level. Yeah, we are kind of circling around and revisiting zones. Oh, wow. Look at this. I was a little worried that we were heading into too many interiors, but we're back outside.
Oh, nice.
These waterfalls, just the fact that it's blue and not lava, a simple change, but it just makes you feel like you're playing a whole different setting. Sword and sorcery. If we don't, I don't think we're going to finish Eviternity tonight. I think this is one of the bigger wads. Just to give you a heads up, chat, we aren't going to be playing Eviternity next session. We're going to go even further into total conversion land. We're gonna transform Doom even further than we currently have tilted it.
Hell yes.
If you're a fan of the alien or the zombie, I know we're shooting zombies now, but you'll see. We got some stuff.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah, we need to go through all the children's action figure genres. We gotta find some dinosaurs. We gotta find some zombies, some aliens,
ooh, yeah.
some cowboys.
That actually sounds like so much fun.
It's the whole toy box is here, free.
We're doing Indian in the cupboard, people. That's right.
Lux has been talking on Shin Megami Tuesdays about the collective unconscious in the way that, Shin Megami Tensei games funnel all the mythology into one thing. And it's very interesting how Doom funnels all the pop culture mythology into this genre, this structure of the first-person game. We have to at least give the wine drinking gallery a shot. We've been playing so many heteronormative, phallocentric, dude-heavy, running gun, kill all the stuff levels. We owe it to the Doom engine to treat it to some art and some wine and some cheese. I think there's some hors d'oeuvres and stuff you can get in that thing.
That's such a great idea. We should absolutely do that. We want to be sophisticated. I think we're very good, but we're men of science.
We're trying to be men of culture.
Yeah.
And
that's why we're doing this. That's techno poverty.
Yeah, the Doom community is nothing but culture. It is freestanding, self-creating culture.
Love it.
It is interesting to see the organs of this thing as compared to Eternal and the Dark Ages, which inevitably lie on our road through hell. I think Doom Eternal may be the exit door to hell, is what I feel is happening here, Jacob. As we play through more Doom, it keeps harkening back on my mind. You played it? Right. Did you beat it?
Yes, I just haven't
done
the DLC, I think was it.
See, it's haunting us then. We have to get through Doom Eternal, although how thorough is that DLC? Because I'm a DLC skeptic in a lot of cases.
It was definitely fun. Like, the settings were very different, and I was digging what they were doing with it. And I would happily jump right back into it because I really liked Doom Eternal. Probably like a lot. I liked it a lot more than I was expecting to.
Bro, I kind of thought that I would, like most games, I would pick it up. Is that the divine path we're on?
Potentially, we're here to help each other through Doom Eternal. It is the one set of footprints, except we don't know who carried who when.
Right. Wow. Jesus on the shore.
We truly are Jesus Christ.
I hit a switch over here. What did it free?
I don't know. Oh. There's a bunch of monsters in whatever room I walked into.
There's like a triple key gate over at this far end here. Secrets? Nope, no secrets there. Did the castle open up? Oh yeah, the castle.
Super shotgun.
Oh, there's monsters just fighting. I'm gonna let them duke it out.
Yeah. Fuck you, Cacodemon.
The wanton cruelty, I love it.
Man. I will say, man, playing these Doom wads has definitely reinvigorated me playing a lot of other video games and just approaching them slightly different. Like, a little more appreciation for where we've come.
You're a more literate gamer.
Yeah, and definitely feeling that way.
Interesting. But yeah, I've kind of
Damn,
noticed.
okay. Like, it's been real fun. Oh, you fucking stupid. Get out of here, demons. Ah.
How do
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Ah, damn. Well,
The little starting area is a little hard to see out of at times, but all right.
yeah, and I was very confused, like, where it was. I was like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, Josh, same with Noah Keller-Juvet. I'll say I did play Shadow of the Erdtree. I thoroughly loved it. That was pretty much a full-on separate game or fresh game. I do need to play Night Rain, but I haven't hopped on that as fast as I did Shadow of the Erdtree.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I think what soured me on DLC was Warcraft 3's Frozen Throne DLC, because I really liked the additional units and stuff it added to the multiplayer. I absolutely hated the campaign. And I think I played so much of that game that I just burned into my mind that DLC, it's like, okay, sometimes like adding new weapons and enemies is cool, but usually the levels aren't.
It's not as big of a deal as you might think it might be.
Right.
Yeah.
I was very used to the Blizzard model of DLC, I guess, in that Diablo 2 and Warcraft 3, I just remember the expansion sets. I always associate... Here's another thing. I associate DLC with something other than expansion packs. I'm old enough to where I think of PC expansion packs as fuller add-on things and DLC as the kind of cynical Xbox 360 era cheapening of that into microtransactions. But there is valid like full chapter DLC stuff now that definitely goes above and beyond my preconceived notions of what the term means.
Oh, for sure. It definitely was like a term that got made, that mocked a lot. I was thinking of there was a side-scrolling platforming game called DLC, and it was really fun in that you had to get money. The whole point, you had to upgrade to be able to jump. Your character can't jump, so you had to buy the DLC to jump. And that was just the entire conceit of the game, was you had to buy every piece of the controller in order to finish the next level of the game. And hopefully by the end of it, have a full game.
That's pretty great.
I was like, yeah, and but that's how much of a joke it has become.
Good night, D. Hamels Mammal.
Sleep well, forehead kiss. Rest easy, man.
I lowered something. These switches do something. What am I opening up?
Oh, you move something down over here.
Yeah, there's switches. The skull lights on the walls are switches. They don't look like it initially, but... I hear something. I pissed off something. I freed some... Oh, shit. But yeah, Omelas gets you thinking... to what extent am I enslaved or chained to the hive mind? And how do I, unlike a honeybee, eject myself from the hive mind without my guts getting ripped out by the systems I'm dependent on? Is it possible? I'll just say, if America blows up, you know what? I understand. If I'm to die, I'm too entrenched in it. Gotcha.
Yeah, genuinely. I'll be upset, but I won't be misunderstood. That's the logical conclusion after everything that's been done by those who represent me.
Of course we deserved that blowback.
Right, you're like, what? Someone punched me in the face after I've been punching them in the face for years?
Hey, you have a huge chunk of your population constantly saying stop bombing brown people. It looks like bad things happen when you bomb brown people.
We should keep bombing brown people just in case it turns good.
Right.
Like we don't want to. It's like.
Well, thanks,
It's
Uncle
like that
Sam.
meme of like
Thank
the.
you.
Yeah, it's the meme of the guy who gives up like right before he finds diamonds. Except those diamonds, like we have to keep murdering children because eventually it'll just create tons of profit.
There's a cyber demon in this cave. God damn it.
Yeah, I heard that, but I don't know where it is.
Can't change the status quo, bro.
Yeah, absolutely not.
This is something I don't want to give Eddington spoilers, or I mean, this isn't really editing spoilers, but this is something I wonder, and I'm keeping an eye on the Mamdani race because of this, because local law enforcement can intimidate local political stuff so easily.
Yeah.
It's frightening to me.
Yeah, it's all. Oh man, speaking of, I was gonna say, did you see all the stuff with the Karen Reed case, the woman who got away, who like successfully got away from all them cops trying to frame her for her boyfriend's murder?
I know you were sending me links about this, but yeah, tell me more. Like, these cops tried to frame this woman for they murdered like their squad mate or something.
Yes, it really looks like a bunch of Boston PD, like her and her boyfriend, who was a PD of somewhere, was killed one night after she had gone home, and the cops were trying to frame it as though she hit him with the car as she was leaving. But like, the cops are really bad at just having like text messages to each other, just like, "Hey, did you plant that fake evidence? Yes, excellent, LOL." But like, and I think the only reason she was able to actually do all of this is because like finance and had like financial backings in the right places. But like, and this was her second time going to court over this. The first one, I forget, was just not nullified or whatever, but didn't go. So then she was retried. She got out, and now for some reason the cops aren't looking for a cop killer, which is weird.
Huh.
I would think that like if they know that she didn't do it, then they would certainly want to find the person who killed their brother in arms. I know I would want that. So, but we'll see. And Josh Foreman, I too am also waiting for more trickle down to kick in.
You don't
trickle down.
Wait, you guys don't get pissed on?
Yeah, I was just about to say it's just piss, but that's all it is.
No, yeah, that's what it is, dude. You like, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah,
well,
that's what
that's
what trickle down is. Like you getting pissed on, like that's a feature, not a flaw. Josh, are you getting pissed on? I want to make sure everybody's getting pissed on. Piss boys unite.
Piss boys. Piss boys for change.
Nice. Nice.
Killed it.
Oh, there's a few dollars mixed in your piss. Damn, lucky. I want the piss dollars.
Just picture.
Who do I got to send to Alligator Alcatraz to get some piss dollars?
Yeah, can I send Elon to Alligator Alcatraz? But again, we don't want to do that because then that's just the violence being brought over. But can we get rid of Elon Musk truly?
Can we take the kid out of the ominous cage and put Elon Musk in there?
Yeah.
Does it have to be a kid? He's kind of a child. He has the mind of one.
He truly does, yeah. Seems like a very good situation.
Oh, we got the blue key card. So what now? Where now? How now? Oh, sweet. Hello, how are you doing? You stream pretty well, though, and I will love your top one fan. Kindly add me up on Discord. Talk more better for me to know when next time. Couple of my Discord names at Denight. Wow, at Denight. I'm adding you on Discord right now because you're my favorite person.
Listen, Ampi, you come back when you're stream boo, okay? We're ride or die stream boo. You ain't my stream boo. Bum, 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 bum.
Boom, boom, boom. You know what? Before I get back to this pivotal gameplay, I just want to see if any of our friends are up right now. Nope, just Hassan. who I'm friendly towards, but we don't know him. I'm not going to call him a friend.
That's true. I don't know him.
I just think
I know of him.
Yeah. Can you love someone without knowing them? Yes. Yes, you can. It's called parasocial.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Do we want to cut his hair and do creepy things? I want to indulge this bit, but I also want people to understand it is a bit.
I was just like, do I want to print out a piece of paper of his face and put it on a body pillow so I can snuggle with him and practice kissing at night? Sure, but like, who wouldn't? That's normal. This is normal behavior. This is what men do, okay? God. Just let the boys kiss. Just let it be.
Fellas, that's called building solidarity. Okay, where else can we go with this blue key?
Smoochy solidarity, boys. It's goddamn yellow key. Alright.
Oh, you found a yellow key?
No, I just found the door. I'm trying to see where the fuck.
Is it like a solo yellow door? Because the only keycard thing I found is this, like, 3 pillars shit.
Yeah. Trying to use adventure mode to see where I haven't gone yet, but
Oh,
we just can't go through that.
I saw the red key in the castle. Maybe that's okay. So that's just not a thing anymore. Where can the blue key even be used? I need to consult my map. Oh. I don't know what did it, but this area is now accessible over here.
Oh, you moved a thing?
Yeah, I moved a thing, and things are happening.
Hell yeah.
Blood.
You did the thing.
There's a blood altar here, is the thing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. That's cool.
That switch does nothing, but there's a route over here. Oh, there's a lot of demons. Just right, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you were.
Quiet. This is a library.
Yeah, guys, shush. We're trying to read in here. Henry, to read.
Yeah, I got my Philip K. Dick and my Walter Benjamin. And I
also
swear
got
we're
mine.
going to get to Paradise Lost. It's just... It tackles a lot of everything else we're talking about here, and I kind of build towards it. And also, I've been like rereading it in bits. I kind of really want to get into it when the time comes, but also I think there'll be plenty of time to get to it. We have no shortage of hell to wade through.
Truly.
That one is also pretty easy to find for free online. You might get some weird formatting since it's a prose poem. Or not a prose poem, it's just straight up a poem. I feel like I've heard the actual song this is riffing on.
Right?
Ooh, I hear some chonky boys. Oh.
One of them chunky donkers.
Okay, cool. That opened up a way back around. This feels like a Bloodborne level.
Right. Alright.
I think I still have Bloodborne PSX. I would love to stream that if we do a Soulsborne thing. Oh,
That'd be
hey,
pretty chill.
yellow key. Okay.
Nice.
You said there was a yellow door somewhere?
Yeah, this way. Oh wait, go back this way.
Oh wait, no, I think I
Yeah.
remember.
Take a left. Yeah, there you go.
sure.
Whoa.
Go ahead and move. I want to make sure I don't kill
Yep.
you.
Already moved.
Oh, cool. Yeah, this definitely feels like a Dark Souls level.
Ugh,
Or even the
definitely wrong.
mansion in Night Rain, which I loved that part. There's a whole ass Resident Evil mansion in Night Rain.
Like, hell yeah.
I found it like it was like the last thing I found too. Like I got stuck at the final boss of the DLC, and I was like, am I supposed to go down into that dark area? And then you go down into that dark area and its own Resident Evil game. Yeah. Shadow of the Erd Tree. Sorry. King of Mystery. I know you recently like beat Night Rain, right? I didn't realize you could beat it like in a curated sense. I thought it was like a multiplayer thing with 4 or 5 scenarios you just completed. But I don't know, Josh, King of Mystery. We should get together and have a Night Rain night sometime. I don't know. Scheduling's hectic as is, but that might be something fun down the line. Also, King of Mystery, are you... I believe you're subbed on Twitch. Are you able to access the Discord? I haven't put that function into practice yet, so I'm not sure. I in theory implemented it. I just haven't seen it actually pulled off. Okay. No rush, just let me know when you try. But also, Jacob, we have the 3 key cards, so I think we can exit this level now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Where's the thing I hit? I don't know, though, is the thing. Oh, there we go. AMA Piano 4 there too. I'm not sure who that is, but I mean, I think I'd be down, although I think it is a triples game. Triples is best. Triples is safe.
Triples is best. Safest.
Also, though, what platform are you guys on? And is it a cross-platform game? Because I'm tempted to pick up the PS5 version. I don't have a PC. Oh, okay. I don't think I have a PC capable of running Night Rain. Or, well, I think the Mac might be powerful, but I don't know if the Mac as an operating system could handle it.
Whoa.
Okay, it is not cross-platform. Well, we went to
Gotcha.
hell.
I was like,
went to the next
did
level.
we... Alright. I was like, did we hit the next level? Apparently we did. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Alright.
pulled us out of that last level. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry if I did that a little
No, it's all
early.
good. I was like, I was heading that way, and I was like, I think I tricked anything yet.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. I'll just pick up a PS5 version of Night Rain at some point. I can't make a guaranteed hard promise or anything, but I was going to get the PS5 version. I'll keep y'all in the loop. Oh man, they're like falling in from the sides.
Oh, is that what this is? Oh, that's kind of fun. Bow, bow, bow.
Whoa, this is a vertical level. Yeah, this is just fucking a Soulsborne game level. Now I'm just like, man, Shadow of the Erd Tree, what a game. What a piece of content. Just giant libraries. Love giant libraries.
Yeah, it's pretty great. We all want to be Belle from Beauty and the Beast and run around and slide around on the ladders, you know?
Yes.
Like, we get it.
Fellas want that too. Fellas, you can
Yeah.
have that. It is fine.
Yeah.
I too identify with Belle.
Yeah. Same. Come on. We love having a good time, people. Let's be real.
Oh shit, there's a cyber demon on the floor.
Yeah.
And some green guy? I think there's
I was just about to say, who's the green boy? Come on, Stream Boo.
Yeah, where's our #1 stream boo?
Come on, Stream Boo, I need you at my hour of need.
Soundtrack going crazy.
Stream Boo number one party. Miami Vice #1 new show. I hear that demon.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. As soon as I look at him, a rocket hits me in the face.
You can get in the right rhythm, like close up to him to where like you circle strafe his rockets just in time, but it's a pain.
Yeah.
I just watched
Yeah.
you eat it pretty hard. I
Yeah,
just saw you just eat shit pretty hard, bro.
pretty rough.
My dude.
Just shoveling logs right in the mouth.
Just a
you're like, don't do
buffet.
that.
Wow.
You're like, oh no, please don't do that. Yeah, that would be a.
I'm like, is this a death song? Fucking, just an instrumental. Where's Chuck Schuldiner?
It's pretty great.
When will it begin? There's like a portal up there.
Yeah,
I think we
fuck
gotta
Cyber
kill
Demon.
this guy first.
I got him. He's dead.
Thank you.
He's fucking absolutely.
So I hit the switch here. Did it activate the portal here or something? No, no. What's going on? What are we doing here in this esoteric hall of hell? Okay. Oh, there's multiple switches. Okay, I just hit the second one. Oh, it's a shifting maze. Cool.
Yes, dude, I love this. They keep. Whoever designed this really likes that, and I think they're really good at it.
Joshua O'Sullivan, I believe is the name of the dude. Whoa. Like, your explosion pushed me across, but I landed a pretty cool mob.
Oh, nice. Ah, damn it. Hell yeah.
Oh, there's a dude waiting behind those pillars for us. There's also, what, is there another one of those switches around? Ow. How dare you? Where do we use the red card?
Pardon.
Are we the baddies?
I think we are the baddies. Josh Foreman. Imagine being in on the ground floor of Metal and you score the name Death. Yeah, it's pretty great.
He actually regretted that, I think, towards the end there. He mentioned he wished he had a different name because it kind of limited what people perceived the capabilities of the band to be or the genre of music he could do. He got way more like
Yeah, that's fair.
he got way more like prog rocky near the end. And honestly, Death, when I first heard Death, I was like, this I was expecting like some death metal. Like if you listen to like Deicide or Suffocation or some of that like more hardcore death metal, that's what I was expecting when I first saw Death as the name of the band. And it's more just like straightforward, shreddy, like good shit with harsh vocals,
Yeah.
but not like it's more like some sort of. in between of thrash and traditional heavy metal with like some progressive leanings.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a band called Death, Josh. They're a very interesting band. Chuck Schuldiner died before taken too young by cancer, I believe. It was some sort of cerebral thing. Whoa.
Hell
okay,
yeah.
I went through the portal and died.
Oh.
Yeah, the logo with the scythe. He still has harsh vocals, but the instrumentals are somewhere between Metallica and Judas Priest. It's very interesting when he first started the band because, like, I think the first time he recorded the first album, the producer he was with didn't get what he was going for, because death metal is not a thing at the time, and he was going for a particular sound that they were kind of like, I don't know if this is going to work. So I believe you had to scrap the original take on that first album and re-record it like a year later with a different producer. I would suggest checking out the album Symbolic or Individual Thought Patterns to get a start. That's their kind of most proggiest stuff. And then the earlier you go, the more like grungy and death metal it is. The later you go, which honestly there's only one more album after Individual Thought Patterns, I think, the more like progressive rock it is.
Hell yeah. Josh Fong never listened to him. I was too good a Christian boy.
That's pretty funny, Josh, yeah. But yeah, he and then I think he had another project that wasn't called Death that he got like one album out doing where he tried to sing more cleanly, and he just wasn't doing any of the death metal stuff at all with. It was just kind of like a prog rock album. Yeah.
People hated it. No, it's probably decently received. He's got a decent
Oh,
voice.
and the other band, he just got a power metal singer? I didn't even realize that.
Power metal.
Yeah, I just remember, you might be able to find it on YouTube. There was a documentary that came out like 2018, 2019.
Yeah, a band called Death, right?
No. That's an earlier punk rock band, black punk band called
They were
Death,
also a fun band.
who were also great, yeah. I forget what the documentary is called. It's really just called like Death or the history of death. I was up on Amazon Prime, but it's pretty much up everywhere. I think it's even up on YouTube in full at this point. Where it's just a lot of archival interviews with Chuck as well as like interviews with people around him. If you like King Diamond, you'll like his later work. He had the same guitarist as the guitarist on Abigail and Them. Which also fed his sort of prog metal leanings. But yeah, very funny that was the band that popularized the term death metal, considering it didn't sound very death metal-like. Very confusing to teenage Henry, first time pirating that stuff.
That's like seeing the band Kiss and then hearing the band Kiss.
No, exactly, yeah.
You're just like, what? This is what everyone is saying is evil? Hold on. Paul Stanley, the man with his nipples out on the cover of this album, is the devil, you're saying?
I thought these guys were supposed to be singing about Satan. It's just the guy talking about how horned up he is for the ladies.
How he just has a boner. He's got a boner, he calls it his love gun, and I don't appreciate it.
Sir, this feels like sexual assault.
This entire album is just assaulting me.
Josh, did you
So
ever
you're a
listen? Did you ever listen to Becoming the Archetype? Their first two albums I really like. I haven't really tracked their discography after that moment. I listened some. I think they had some more recent stuff that I just wasn't liking, but they had some interesting stuff early on. I remember them being one of those Christian metal bands. Yeah, yeah. The Physics of Fire has some bangers on it.
Hell yeah.
I remember the structures in their first album too being pretty interesting. It wasn't standard like deathcore fare, which is why they caught my eye. Is I Am a band? Yeah, Josh, I some of the art you shared was for Demon Hunter. I was very curious how long or how.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, just getting in. How did that come about? Because that's pretty cool. Oh, I Am's one of their concept albums.
Okay.
Is that the one that came next? Because I think at some point wasn't like Devin Townsend producing one of their albums, or I don't know if he ended up producing multiple of their albums. I remember Devin Townsend took an interest in them. Oh, well, there's just a lot.
Yeah, I really just want to fucking kill the Archwell. Like, I don't care about anyone else. I just want to kill that fucking dude set me on fire.
Oh, nice. Also, here's the exit over here. It's yet to be raised. But I assume we have to go beyond this wall of demons. I think the death story and just the whole like not knowing what metal sounds like thing is pretty funny, but also very interesting to me. Like, I actually like a lot of the pre-British still Judas Priest because it's trying to be heavy metal, but they haven't quite figured out the tone of it yet, how to record it yet. Early Alice Cooper is the same way, and Uriah Heep. I like that 70s proto-metal. Oh, hell yeah, a Carcass cover?
Hell yeah.
Oh, there's a switch out here. Or did you hit that?
Oh, it's down over here.
Yeah, did you hit that or something?
Yeah.
What's it supposed to... How do we...
I don't know, released a bunch of demons, and there's supposed to be another one?
Oh, this is fresh over here. Here's some bodies.
Our body on an elevator.
Yeah, just opening stuff up. Okay, whoa. Okay, there's a few little...
Oh.
Welcome to the Watchtower. Oh, the portal doesn't take you back to the same place. Just a heads up. Also,
Alright.
King of Mystery, if you're still here... Oh, Dichotomy is the Devin Townsend produced one. Okay. King of Mystery, are these green horned pinkies from Doom 64? I'm trying to remember. Oh. Yeah, I got the news for you here. Look out! Oh, there's a switch over here. Just opened up. Oh, okay. This portal.
Oh, all right.
Did it change anything about the portal itself? No. Okay. Oh, new areas over here. This is a cool tech lab area. I didn't realize, like, we went through that portal and like it's less castle fantasy stuff now, getting more back towards that cyberpunk vibe.
Oh yeah, nice.
It is interesting how these Doom mods don't have stories in like a direct plot sense, but there's still some kind of storytelling going on with the progression of architecture in a lot of cases. It just did that thing you love.
Yeah. They're real good at it.
Just unfolded like a bloomin' onion.
You know, crikey.
We are not sponsored
Crikey.
by Outback Steakhouse, people.
But we will accept their money.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We will accept Bloomin' Onion as payment. Just like a truck full of Bloomin' Onions, like, yes.
You know what? I want my baby back ribs.
Oh, damn.
All right, we just cleared
Nice.
map 6 reconnect. It is 10:22.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna call it for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Techno Poverty. We will not be playing Eviternity next session. We have something special in mind that's a bit scarier, a bit weirder. Oh boy, there's demons clawing at me. Just trying to have a
Those
quiet
guys look like
outro. Thanks for having my
Right.
back there, Jacob.
You got it. It's
Sunday, 7 p.m. We're going to watch Mulholland Drive on the Discord. If you'd like to join us, be there. For those of you who are new to the Discord or who haven't heard, there's a film chat channel. There's a special movie group you take it into. I don't know why I'm explaining this on stream. Just come hang with us on the Discord if you want to watch movies. But we do have something special planned for Thursday that isn't Eviternity. We will return to Eviternity after we're done with what we do Thursday, although that might be a few sessions as well. As always, Mondays and Thursdays, 7:30 p.m. CST, and Lux will be in tomorrow for Shin Megami Tuesdays. We're getting some interesting places with SMT. I didn't realize how far in I was until I realized how far in I was. When you're playing it 1 week at a time, 3 hours at a time, you don't realize you're level 45 until you realize you're level 45. And
so funny.
yeah, I'm curious where the game's going. 7 CST for Mulholland Drive, yes. Which
yes.
is kind of the typical standard time I aim for. I know with Stalker we did 6 o'clock, but 7 o'clock on Sundays, Central Standard Time, is when we typically start movies on the Discord. I have irregular viewing hours for other stuff I might be enjoying at the time, but things that are actually relevant to what we're doing here on the channel, that Sunday at 7 o'clock slot, I try to make the regular. Yeah, we'll be back later this week with more Doom. We'll be back tomorrow with some Shin Megami Tensei work. Keep your eyes on the YouTube. Keep your eyes on the Blue Sky and the Twitter, and we will be seeing y'all around. Hope y'all can take care. Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah, rest easy, everybody. See you soon.